Your Royal Highness. Those 3 words, spoken by a court clerk in London, triggered a chain reaction so devastating that the entire British royal family fled the country to escape the fallout. Prince Harry sat in that witness box, hearing himself addressed with the honorific he and Meghan supposedly rejected years ago. Instead of simply saying, "Call me Harry," he let it stand. He allowed the title to hang in the air like a crown he refuses to put down. That single moment of ego, that desperate clinging to royal status, exposed everything the Sussexes have been trying to hide about who they really are and what they actually want. What unfolded in that London courtroom was nothing short of theatrical. Harry appeared emotional on the stand, reportedly getting a catch in his throat as he testified about press intrusion and hacking allegations. Yet, fascinatingly, this case, supposedly about his ex-girlfriends Chelsea Davy, Cressida Bonis, and other past relationships whose privacy was allegedly invaded, kept pivoting to Meghan. He could not help himself. Even when the subject had nothing to do with his wife, he dragged her into the narrative as though she were the real victim in a case concerning relationships that ended before she even entered his life. Sources described it as calculated chaos. One courtroom observer bluntly said he seemed determined to make the case about his current situation rather than the claims at hand. The emotional moments appeared rehearsed, almost theatrical, with Harry's voice wavering at precisely the moments designed for maximum impact. Curiously, despite the visible distress, no actual tears were spotted. Let that sink in. A man supposedly reliving traumatic invasions of privacy. Yet the emotion seemed more performance than pain. Meanwhile, as Harry sat alone in that London courtroom, the entire royal family had vanished. King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, Princess Catherine, even Princess and every single working royal relocated to Scotland, putting as much physical distance between themselves and Harry's courthouse spectacle as geographically possible. The message could not have been clearer. The palace's response was not just absence. It was a coordinated counter-programming effort that left Harry looking more isolated than ever. While he testified about decade-old text messages and alleged phone hacking, William announced a major diplomatic trip to Dubai, and Catherine was photographed weaving at a Scottish heritage event. The picture of serene The contrast was brutal. One brother desperately seeking sympathy in court, the other projecting confident leadership on the world stage. Insiders confirmed the timing was intentional. Palace sources now reveal that the royal family's Scottish retreat was orchestrated specifically to coincide with Harry's court appearance, executed with military precision. This was strategic distancing, not a casual family vacation. King Charles and Queen Camilla cleared their diaries. William and Catherine brought their children, and even Princess, and altered her demanding schedule. According to a senior palace insider, the king could not risk proximity to Harry due to the ongoing case and Harry's unpredictable temperament. Any photograph or perceived family solidarity could be weaponized by the Sussexes. Legal reasoning aside, this was about sending an unmistakable message. You are on your own. You chose this path. You wanted to air family grievances in courts and on Netflix. Now deal with the consequences alone. I end the days leading up to Harry's testimony. Tabloids planted stories suggesting he might stay at Highgrove, his father's country estate, hinting at a potential reconciliation. Palace insiders confirmed these were deliberate misdirections from Sussex-aligned sources, attempting to manufacture warmth where none existed. In reality, Harry stayed in a London hotel, attended court alone, and left alone. No family dinners, no private meetings, no photographs of royal solidarity, just a prince without a kingdom fighting battles his family wants nothing to do with. That Harry's courtroom strategy ultimately backfired. While testifying about media intrusion, he revealed that he maintains contact with ex-girlfriends, including Chelsea Davy, his college sweetheart. Normally, this might seem mature, but in a marriage reportedly intolerant of references to his past, it created tension. Observers noted his emotional theatrics coincided with moments designed to elicit sympathy, yet no real tears appeared. Repeatedly, Harry pivoted the testimony to make about Meghan, framing himself as defending her honor, even when the questions concerned his exes. He directly challenged the royal family's long-standing motto, never complain, never explain, blaming them for not fighting the press aggressively enough. A man who has publicly complained more than any modern royal, criticizing his family for their silence. Meanwhile, Meghan was conspicuously absent. While Harry sat alone in London, enduring hostile cross-examination, she focused on securing an invitation to Valentino Garavani's memorial in Rome. This was the same woman who claims to feel unsafe in the UK, but allegedly risked traveling for a fashion networking opportunity. Industry insiders describe her efforts as desperate, opportunistic, and largely unsuccessful. She did not receive an invitation. The contrast could not have been starker. Harry alone in court defending private matters, Meghan chasing personal brand opportunities. Their post-royal ventures have crumbled. Netflix shows canceled, luxury homeware collecting dust, and Meghan voted the most disliked member of the extended royal family for 4 consecutive years. Attempts to control the narrative, including prematurely announcing show renewals, only backfired. Desperation led them back to Sunshine Sachs, the PR firm Meghan once accused of racism. After cycling through 11 publicists, they returned to the company she had once criticized, signaling surrender. Sources note that Sunshine Sachs specializes in careful, sustained reputation building, which contrasts sharply with the Sussexes' reactive, combative approach. The fundamental problem remains. They want image repair without altering behaviors that damage their reputation. At the heart of this lies a title obsession. Meghan allegedly sees royal designation as her ticket to permanent A-list status, clinging to prestige without responsibility. Despite losing working royal status, the couple continues to use titles in public communications, as though reality will bend to their will. Harry reportedly cannot discuss his life before Meghan without disapproval. Chelsea Davy, his college sweetheart, remains a point of tension. Harry seeks to reposition himself as an Army veteran advocate, focusing on his work with wounded warriors. Yet Meghan's influence over their brand makes independent moves nearly impossible. Attempts at reconciliation with William were reportedly flatly refused. Trust is gone. The year 2026 may determine their future, or perhaps the damage is irreversible. Harry's courtroom revelations, isolation, and the couple's failed ventures illustrate a fundamental disconnect. Harry longs for royal life, reconciliation, and family ties, while Meghan prioritizes Hollywood and personal branding. Titles are clung to like life rafts while their ship continues to sink. Given the pattern of failed ventures, burned bridges, and increasing isolation, is there any path back for Harry, or has Meghan's influence permanently severed his royal ties?